Hello, snakes. My name is Dante, and today it's Podcast Tuesday once again, and we're gonna talk about PlayStation Secret Lair Drop. Yep, that's right. We got a bunch of new cards for Secret Lair Drop, and they're basically from different PlayStation games. And this includes some new cards as well as some reprints, and even two special reprints from Baldur's Gate. Yep, let's dive right in and start off with our number 10. And it is none other than Ellie, Brickmaster, a 2-mana 2/1 legendary human survivor. With Distract the Horde, whenever a player attacks one of your opponents, that attacking player gets a 1/1 fungus zombie called the CODZ infected. That's attacking that opponent. And has partner survivors. So, with Ellie, you can divert your opponents into attacking each other. In addition, benefit, also yourself attacking opponents will get the fungus zombies. So for each opponent you're attacking, you get the 1/1 token that is attacking that opponent. So if you're attacking player 2, player 3, and player 4 at the same time, you're getting 3 tokens. One for each, one attacking each opponent. But the opponents also get this. However, they get this when they're not attacking you. See? If they're attacking you, they don't get anything. But if they're attacking another opponent, they're getting a creature that's attacking that player. So Eddie can, help throw bricks make the opponents throw bricks at each other by diverting them, with zombies. And she has partner survivors, a new version of the partner mechanic, which lets you pair the commander with another creature that has, that ability. So it has to be two creatures with partner survivors, similar to how the Friends Forever mechanic made it so that only only creatures with the Friends Forever mechanic could partner with each other. So that was like the restriction behind Friends Forever, but it wasn't partner. Now I think it should be partner Friends Forever, considering now we have partner survivors. So yeah, but this isn't the same as but yeah, cannot partner with any other creature that has a different partner mechanic. It has to be partner survivors. Let's go in to our number 9, and it is yet another Ellie. This time Ellie Vengeful Hunter. Yep, 3-mana 3/1 legendary human survivor. With pay 2 life and sacrifice an opponent, another creature to deal 2 damage to target player, and gains indestructible until end of turn. With partner survivors. So the funny thing is, you can actually have 2 Ellies as your commander, since both have partner survivors. So with, for example, Ellie Brickmaster, you can get the fungus zombies. But with Vengeful Hunter, you can sacrifice the fungus zombies to give her indestructible and shoot opponents. But you have to pay life for this. That's the only downside to using Ellie. But pair Ellie with Blood Artist or something similar, and it'll be amazing. Yep. Right. Very cool card. I think I like this Ellie more than the Breakmaster one. I think Vengeful Hunter. But we got some more cards from the same Last of Us Secret Lair Drop. Because they're gonna be divided in multiple Secret Lair Drops based on the games they're from, of course. But our number 8, we got Joel, Resolute Survivor. 5-mana 4/4 legendary human survivor. With menace and another creature token dies, put a +1/+1 counter on Joel and draw a card. But only once per turn. And has partner survivors. So that's one that also works with both Ellies. Ellie Brickmaster, as she creates tokens. And Ellie Vengeful Hunter, because she can sacrifice creatures. So you can, and the thing is, Ellie can trigger. Ellie can activate at any moment, but Joel's only triggers once. But it triggers each turn, not just your own turn, the opponent's turn as well. And Ellie Brickmaster can start spawning fungus zombies. So yeah, Joel is quite the cool card, and And I mean, partner survivors. You can just have two with the same mechanic. It's honestly cool. So yeah, but then we got the last new card from this series, and it is so this is the last new card that is getting introduced in the Last of Us secret lair drops. This is Abby, Merciless Soldier. 3 mana 4/4 legendary human survivor. Unironically, not a soldier. So, when you cast Abby, create a number of 1/1 fungus zombies called the CODZ infected, equal to the amount of mana spent to cast it. And you give her to an opponent. And has partner survivors. So, basically, Abby, cast her the first time, free zombies. Second time is 5, then 7, then yeah. And then, partner survivors. So you can pair her with Joel for, getting tokens and triggering Joel. Or you can pair with Ellie Brickmaster. No idea why you would do that. You'd fill yourself up with cordyceps infected, but nothing specific. But best to pair her with Ellie Vengeful Hunter or Joel Resolute Survivor. So Ellie and Abby are the token producers. It's best to pair them with Joel or with Ellie, the token interactors. So yeah, this is basically the new one. But the thing is, Abby is like a sleeper agent. You send her to an opponent, but the bad part about Abby is that she brings no downside to the opponent sent. So to the opponent you send her, because at least sleeper agent deals damage to that player. At least there were other cards where you could give them to the opponents, but they would at least not be able to attack you. But Abby still can attack you. Still doesn't give any downside. But since it's commander, chances are that player would just not attack you. I mean, you're like, hey, I'll give you Abby. And then they're like, cool, thank you. And they won't attack you. But can't guarantee that will always happen. Especially if you've been attacking that player before, of course. I mean, yeah. But don't think that if you're getting an opponent Abby in the early game, it stops them from attacking you. But with the fungus zombies you create with Abby, you could keep her at bay, for quite a few turns, depending on how much mana you spent. But that's the new one, the Last of Us. Let's go in to the God of War, the Greek God of War, and it is Kratos, the God of War. 3 mana, 2 free legendary God Warrior. With double strike, all creatures have haste. At the beginning of each player's end step, Kratos deals damage to that player equal to the number of creatures that player controls that didn't attack this turn. So, full on aggro commander. Mono red, you just give everything has haste. So, Mass Hysteria, Concordant Crossroads, whatever. And he has double strike. Pair him with so many equipments as well, and he's just gonna slice and dice the opponent. Like, bro, Kratos, I mean, friggin' Greek Kratos, that is like insane. And not only that, he literally penalizes players for not attacking. So, not just, I mean, it does affect you, that's the issue. But the opponents, if they don't attack, they take damage based on the creatures that didn't attack. But the issue is, you're giving them haste too. But any game with Kratos as a commander is guaranteed a very fast game. Especially, Greek Kratos, who literally has, like, no mercy. No. Just go big or go home. It's freaking Kratos, man. I mean, What else can you expect? But they have like two different secret lair drops. The original Greek games of Kratos, and we're getting two new cards in the Norse one. And this is none other than Kratos and Atreus. Yep. Kratos, Stoic Father, a 4 mana, 4/4 legendary god warrior. And whenever you attack with one or more gods, and whenever a god dies, you get an experience counter. At the beginning of your end step, put a number of +1/+1 counters on target creature equal to the number of experience counters you have. And has partner, father, and son. To partner with Atreus, Impulsive Son. 3 mana, 2/4 legendary god archer. With reach, 3 mana tap. Draw a card for each experience counter you have, then discard a card. Atreus deals 2 damage to each opponent. Partner, father, and son. So, I'm actually quite surprised that they're using this new partner mechanic instead of just partner with. Like, aren't Kratos and Atreus the only cards to have partner, father and son? Like, it's literally just father and son. I mean, if this is because they're gonna make more cards with partner, father, and son in the future, then that would not make sense. Because you could then have two Kratoses as your commander. You could have two Atreuses. I mean, it wouldn't make sense. I mean, they should have just gone to partner with, like, Kratos partner with Atreus, or Atreus partner with Kratos. But to be fair, playing Kratos and Atreus, the partner with mechanic was like a better version of the partner mechanic. Because if you had them in your deck, you could literally search. You could literally search for it. You could search. You play one side, and then you could search for the other side, and put in your hand. Or also for your teammates. If one of your teammates had the card, any player really. Any player can just get the partner, the other side. So yeah. But I don't know. I mean, they have been making partner with cards. So what happened? Why isn't this partner with? I mean, I'm genuinely confused why this is. But this is experience. I mean, it uses experience. So that's actually really cool. So yeah. I mean, Atreus, you should just. I mean, it does stuff with experience, but Kratos, I mean, he gives experience and also uses it. So you could use it in an experience deck. I mean, so this is like what, Jeskai. So there's like a bunch of yeah, they even made cards with partner with in Final Fantasy. So I don't see why they didn't make this for this. I mean, it's not even they never discontinued it. I mean, it literally doesn't make sense. I mean, what is this? So yeah. Oh yeah, I mean, so let's just go in. I mean, there's like a bunch of cards that. So I mean, if they weren't gonna, I mean, so they never like discontinued partner with, so they could have just used it. And other than that, they literally use experience counters now. I mean, it's been a while since we had like experience counters. I mean, MH free commander Aslask gives experience counters. So it was like the Wooburg Eldrazi commander. So you can't really use Aslask in this deck because this is gonna be a Jeskai deck. But you could use Kalemne. You could use Mizzets and Ofari. You could use Mizzets, Ofari, and Kalemne. Those were like the experienced commanders you could use on top of Kratos and Atreus. I mean, but I mean, it's not much. I mean, you could just use stuff that boost the counters. I mean, yeah. So that's basically Kratos plus Atreus. So, yeah. Also, God Tribal. I mean, you play gods and oh frick, that was the next card. The next card is, of course, I mean, the Uncharted new card. So this is Nathan Drake, Treasure Hunter. Your second favorite Treasure Hunter. I mean, I'm assuming y'all prefer Lara Croft, right? I mean, I don't know. If you like Nathan Drake or Uncharted better, then I don't judge you. But I honestly like Tomb Raider a bit more. But this is a free mana, free to legendary human rogue. First strike, and you may spend mana as though it were mana of any color to cast spells you don't own or to activate abilities or permanents you control but don't own. And whenever Nathan Drake attacks, adds out a top card of each player's library. And you may cast a spell from among them. So, really cool card. Lets you interact very well with, you know, cards that, well, steal. I mean, Ragavan, um, Gaunty and stuff. So, but yeah, I mean, you literally just, I mean, Nathan Drake just lets you play cards from opponent's decks. And, I mean, you even your own deck, because it also exils yours. I mean, you just attack, and then you just exile everyone's top card, and then you can cast a spell from them. But you still have to pay the mana cost, of course. But with Nathan Drake, you can literally spend any mana. And not just that. You can also use this to activate abilities of the permanents you take from the opponent. So yeah, you get something cool, but ooh, you don't have the mana to use it? Don't worry, Nathan Drake got you covered. It's crazy, man. I mean, and plus he's like a free color commander. But to be fair, he's like one of the few cards in this that don't really partner, I mean, or work with other cards. Because, I mean, at least Greek Kratos, who's like mono colored and doesn't have a partner mechanic, you can just slot him into Kratos and Atreus. I mean, but Nathan Drake, I mean, he's like, I mean, it's not like Joel or Ellie or, you know, I mean, or even Abby. It's like you just use him. I mean, and it's just him. But like he'd be the commander, and you just play a bunch of rogues or outlaws or stuff. I mean, hey, you could make a good outlaw commander deck with Nathan Drake, stealing cards from your opponent's decks and stuff. I think it would work great. So let's just go in to our number 3, and it is Alloy, Savior of Meridian. 5 mana, free 5 legendary human warrior with vigilance and reach. And in you, all things are possible. Whenever one or more artifact creatures you control attack, discover Etz, where Etz is the greatest power from them. So, kinda ironic that she's not an archer, considering most of her images, I mean, like literally, even, like, everyone who's heard of Horizon Zero Dawn, not even just played it or stuff, knows that Alloy uses a bow. That she should, like, if a freaking Atreus is an archer, I mean, I don't know why Alloy is not an archer. I mean, same reason why Abby's not a soldier for some reason. But hey, I don't know. It's freaking. But hey, you discovered, and you played this with artifacts as well, so very cool. It's an interesting commander, and it's just 2 colors. So Allo doesn't partner with anyone. Same with Nathan Drake, but she does, you know, cast stuff for free. So really cool stuff. Use her with artifact creatures specifically, but yeah, and you know, do some discover shenanigans with Alloy. So yeah. Let's go into the last new card of this podcast. And this is none other than Jin Sakai, the Ghost of Tsushima. Yep, 4 mana, 2/4 legendary human samurai. With whenever Jin Sakai deals combat damage to player, draw a card. And whenever a creature you control attacks a player, if no other creatures are attacking that player, you either stand it off by giving it double strike until a turn, or ghost it by making it unblockable this turn. So Ghost of Yote came out, and I haven't played it yet. I don't think I'll ever play it because I've never actually played Ghost of Tsushima. Heard there's like too many cutscenes, right? I mean that's not really my type of game, honestly. I mean I'd rather play other games like Elden Ring and stuff, but that doesn't change the fact that Jin Sakai is so freaking cool and a powerful commander as well. So you send one creature to each player, and you can ghost them or stand them off. So you can double strike or unblockable, depending if they have blockers, unblockable. If they don't have blockers, double strike, and just use them in a Voltron deck, one that stacks the creatures with so many auras and equipments. I mean, it's like, bro, don't you see how freaking equipped Jin Sakai is? I mean, there's literally no reason not to play this card with swords and equipments and or stuff like Caldra, freaking Caldra complete. That would be a cool deck. I mean, but yeah. Now the last one that I'm quite surprised did not get an original card, not a reprint, and it is Freya, the Queen of the Valkyries, from God of War. Reprinting as Iroas, God of Victory. 4 mana, 7/4 legendary enchantment creature god with indestructible. And as long as your devotion to red and white is less than 7, Freya isn't a creature. Creatures you control have menace. And prevent all damage that we dealt to attacking creatures you control. So Freya, of course, you'd be using her in the Kratos and Atreus deck. But I'm actually surprised Freya did not get her own card. I thought Freya was gonna, have, like the brand new card with a partner mechanic. I don't know. Give experience counters probably. But no. That's honestly kind of sad. I mean, still, it's at least she did get reprinted as a very powerful card, Iroas. So yeah, that's cool. But yeah, I mean, there's 9. I mean, no, there's 10 new cards. Just since Kratos and Atreus are partners of each other, I just decided to put Freya in, to fill in the 10th slot, because why not? But let's just go into the Baldur's Gate reprints. The Baldur's Gate reprints you never expected, and it is none other than Passionate Archaeologist. That's in the Uncharted Secret Lair drop. So 2 mana legendary enchantment background. Your commanders have, whenever you cast a spell from exile, it deals damage equal to the spell's mana value to target opponent. Interesting enough, Nathan Drake does not have choose a background, which is quite ironic. I mean, but it would be strange because Passionate Archaeologist is from the Baldur's Gate set, so making Nathan Drake allow you to select Passionate Archaeologist as a second commander, it's not like, would be strange. It would be like, what? Choose a background, Passionate Archaeologist, or just no. Like, imagine if it just said, below this text, it said, Passionate Archaeologist. That would be funny. But, no. Commander creatures you control, so basically, but at least you can pair Nathan Drake with the Passionate Archaeologist in the deck. So you play Passionate Archaeologist, and then with Nathan Drake, you cast stuff from the opponent's deck, or from your deck, and you get to start shooting players with the cards exiled. I heard there's a rule 0, so where basically you could just allow things. So like for example, Brothers Yamazaki. Some people are fine with players having two Brothers Yamazakis as your commander or two in the main deck, even though that's not really possible. But um, Passionate Archaeologist allows you to, I mean, but with Universes Beyond, I mean, you could like, I mean, what rule zero, and let Nathan Drake use Passionate Archaeologist. But I don't know. People aren't very happy with Universes Beyond, which is sad because I really like Universes Beyond. I don't get the hate for it. I'm like it's like I mean it's just I think people start hating it when Wizards had started forcing it onto standard sets, modern sets. But I don't see any issue with it. I mean, like I always wanted to play with Marvel and DC characters in Magic. Like I mean, I always wanted use Lord of the Rings. I mean Doctor Who, bro. Doctor Who commander decks are the best thing ever. Like there's no changing that. I mean, like literally the only thing I like more than Magic is Doctor Who. So having Doctor Who commander decks is just amazing. And I don't see why people are against, the Universe Beyond. I mean, but Rule Zero. I mean, if you guys like using Rule Zero, then Rule Zero Passionate Archaeologist as the second commander for Nathan Drake. But there's the second background. Another background from the Last of Us deck. No, Last of Us Secret Lair. And it is so this is Haunted One from The Last of Us Secret Lair. So it's a 3-mana legendary background. And your commanders have, whenever this creature becomes tapped, it and other creatures you control that share a creature type with it each get +2/+0 and gain Undying until end of turn. So, but the issue is you own. I mean, you own. So if Nathan Drake, for example, gets stolen, or I mean something, then yeah, I mean it's you're toast. But so I'm just honestly surprised. Like what is it? So, but hey, this is there's no I mean this is from The Last of Us. The Last of Us Part 1, because there's like two Last of Us Secret Lair, one for Part 1 and Part 2, which is why there's two Ellies. But I mean, since they already have Partner Survivor, there's no point in using Haunted One as a chosen background. I mean, I can accept Rule Zero for Passionate Archaeologist and Nathan Drake, but there is no reasonable argument on why Haunted One would partner with Joe. There's literally you just can't argue that. There's no point in Rule Zeroing that. I mean, use Haunted One in the deck. I'm fine with that. But you can't Rule Zero Haunted One. But Passionate Archaeologist, yeah, you can Rule Zero that. Maybe. Depends on your playgroup. But anyways, I may make another video on Rule Zero, but well, congratulations. You've reached the end of the podcast. So why don't you like and subscribe, follow my Twitch channel, share with friends, stay tuned to next videos, streams, and podcasts. Podcasts will be live every Tuesday, 4:30 GMT. So stay tuned to them. Watch my other videos too. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And bye.